What's up, everybody, and welcome to another thrilling and happy episode of Shock and Awe Toy Reviews. Two idiots, one camera, and a review. I'm Wilson.
I'm Berg today.
And today, I'm going to have some fun. We're going to review this thing called Megatronus from Hasbro, Transformers Robot in Disguise, Warriors Wave, New Wave. Gonna talk about them, have some fun.
And we already threw the box out because it's so lame.
Yeah, and Berg may make fun of me some. We'll see if he's got the balls. So, this is Megatronus. I don't know why they call him that. I haven't gotten to that episode yet. It's kind of a hard cartoon to sit through.
Why did you buy the toy then?
Because I like Megatron.
Oh, this is not Megatron.
It looks close enough. And once again, if you watched the Fracture review, which you probably didn't, I buy toys of characters that I like. He looked okay, but I also, this line, I like this. My kid likes these toys, so I buy them so he can play with them and we can play with them together.
Right now, the Berg wants to point out that Wilson hates Tank Megatron. And I have listened to him rant time and time again. Megatron is a gun. Megatron is a gun. Well, this is a crappy looking Cybertronian tank, I guess. Anyway.
Yeah.
Let's go over the tank, shall we?
Sure.
Alright.
For a tank, he looks okay.
No, he doesn't.
No. For whatever reason, they tell you can put the sword in the front. It looks even worse that way. Part of his transformation is just pulling his head back, but you can see his smiling little face sticking out there.
What, that was on purpose?
I think so, unless I mistransformed it.
See, I was hoping you mistransformed it, because that is just awful.
Yeah, you maybe turned it around. I don't really remember. Like, I transformed this thing, I got so fed up, like I'd stopped transforming.
So maybe if that one person could comment in the comment section, you guys are dumb. I get it why it's called Two Idiots.
Yeah.
He buys stupid toys, I help him.
Yeah. You know, I do like it's got wheels, so he rolls, and the treads kind of look cool, but
the wheels on treads are better than Impactor, my toy of the year.
Yeah. I do like the fact that he's got some missiles here. They're not painted. You can't even tell that they're supposed to be missiles unless you look close. And that's about it. It does turn, which is a plus because it's his waist. And he can't turn all the way without his legs coming apart, though. He can't do a full C. He can't do a full 360.
Most tanks can.
Huh?
Most tanks can.
Cybertronian Transformers tanks can. What the hell's wrong with you?
Well, what the hell's wrong with you? You bought this thing, man. I don't like the design of it. That's just me. I don't get it. It looks really.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. It's hollow. I don't. Yeah.
It is. I will say it's got some neat paint apps up here on what I guess is the turret. I like that shade of blue, but otherwise it's got some purple up here and some purple up here. It's very little, none.
Yeah.
And
it's gray and dark gray.
It's not even. They don't have the cool metal flake paint or. Yeah, I'm glad it's yours, not mine. If he is transformed and his head is like that, that is just, I can't, I hope you kids like it at home, because this is not,
yeah.
This is why I don't watch the cartoon, because these don't look like my Transformers, they look like Michael Bay formers. Yeah. Now that Wilson's just sitting here, pent up anger, let's get to that transformation and we'll be right back after that.
Megatronus.
Mom will call him Megatron.
I mean, I guess the Megatron I know had a gun of some kind. This thing has this.
Also, Wilson mistransformed him.
Oh yeah, as a tank, his head is supposed to turn around. It can, even if it's not supposed to. Just turn it around. It looks better. But I mistransformed him. 2 idiots, people. It's in the tagline. So, at least in robot mode, he looks better than he does as a tank. That's not saying much, but he looks a little more, you know, bad. He's a Decepticon. As for the transformation itself, it's not that hard. You don't really even need the box, I don't think. My 4-year-old figured it out by himself.
You couldn't figure it out.
I couldn't figure it out because I got so angry and just threw everything about him in my memory out the door. I was too busy playing with Impactor. Better toys than this, basically. So, yeah. Just,
use your words. This is a review.
I know, but look at this.
Here.
We'll do articulation.
All right, so he's got a ball jointed head, but as soon as you move it back to look up, his neck starts to do transformation. Or yeah,
whatever.
So it is on a ball joint. You can move his arms 360. He's got ratchets and his elbow is like whatever, but he has a bicep. His wrist only does whacking off motion. He does have waist articulation, which, to the best of my knowledge, is a point of articulation that is on almost no deluxe warrior class figures anymore.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Most of the combiner guys do not have waist. He's got super kick movement. He's got my favorite thigh. He's got really good knee articulation. Nothing on the feet. Oh, there goes his head again, just touching it. Again, much like the tank, I think this looks stupid.
Yeah,
like,
and
I
this,
don't like
this doesn't even tab in that well.
Yeah, I don't care for this. So I don't like this design. If you like the design, you're more than welcome to have it.
Oh yeah, sure. You know, as with everything, you know, your mileage may vary. You know, you may love it. He's warrior class. Time for some size comparisons.
Here he is, next to Deluxe. I guess he'd be Deluxe. It's closer to Deluxe.
I thought he was Voyage. I don't even remember, man. This is why scale sucks. We'll have a whole episode on this at some point of just the two of us arguing about scale and why it sucks.
Anyway, he's a lot shorter than Skullcruncher. He's much shorter than old Deluxe class Generations. Prowl looks super awesome, by the way. Great figure, I'd recommend it.
Combiner Wars Ironhide.
At least a head shorter.
No, but doesn't he look closer in size than Fracture did? There's Fracture.
Fracture's at least taller.
Taller than him?
Yeah.
See, none of this makes any sense. I hate this.
Anyway, just to prove how wrong we are, he totally has waist articulation. So.
Oh my God.
Anyway, there are, when you transform him, he's got this giant Decepticon symbol thing, which is part of a game. I think it's stupid. It looks awful. And yeah, he really needs like some paint apps or even molded detail or something, because he's just boring. I'm sure he's show accurate, the best a Deluxe class can be, but
oh, he's warrior class.
Warrior class.
Exactly.
Yeah. And in the back here, these look stupid. Like really, they don't even move.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that looks. It's got like rocket butt. Anyway,
I met a girl with rocket butt once. Didn't go well. For what they're charging for these guys. It's going.
These guys cost the same.
Yeah, it's for you're running $15 to $18 a figure, a toy now. This is nowhere near worth it, at all. I mean, look at this. This is pathetic. This guy, at least Fracture, is a lot more posable and more fun to pose. Still not a great toy, but he can pose better than this guy. Like, this guy's just...
He's top heavy.
He's top heavy. It's just... It's so bad. And, you know, if you got kids and they like the show, it's probably,
He can't even hold his sword.
He can't hold his sword right. Like, but, maybe it's worth it if you got kids or you find them on a sale. Then, yeah.
And if you like the design...
Yeah, that's fine. Pick them up. It's your mileage may vary. It's fine. But, like, I cannot get over it. And again, it goes back to just the line keeps getting worse and worse. I mean, I don't know. I'm getting really upset about it. And I don't know, man. I don't know what else to say. But final rating, just 1.5 hammers. And that's being generous at this point, I think.
I'm going to give him 2 hammers because I can honestly imagine how he's worse. But yeah, I would not recommend this toy unless you're super, super into him. And I'm so glad I was not the one who bought him.
Of course. Oh, God. So, that's been this episode of Shocking Toy Reviews. Feel good episode. If you felt good about it, like, subscribe, comment. If you didn't feel
Please
good about it, comment about it anyways. We love the fact that you spend time watching this.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I'd love to give a shout out to Steven Schleicher at Major Spoilers for posting these. He helped me out. He helped us out a bunch.
Thanks, Steve.
And please go visit majorspoilers.com. They run great pop culture news, reviews, all kinds of good stuff.
There'll be a link down in the description.
There'll be a link. It's a great website. Steven Schleicher is probably the nicest guy on the internet, which is saying something. So if you want, you can follow me on Twitter at Scabs.
Follow me at Raggy Foe Smasher.
Until then,
don't buy this toy.
Don't buy this toy. Save your money. Buy some better toys. Have a good one.